Okay, go for it. How many eggs is that?
6.
No extra yolks?
No extra yolks this time.
By this time you mean normally?
We oftentimes have an extra yolk in our omelets.
So you crack 7 eggs, you use 7 yolks, and throw one of the albumins down the drain.
Yep.
Not very dimey of you.
No.
But it makes for a really good omelet.
If I was really, really dimey.
Dimey?
I'd be,
cheap. Yes.
I'd be making little souffles.
So, the heat's on like what, medium heat?
Yeah, medium, low. Initially medium because eggs are cool. Then we lower the heat.
And what are you doing?
I'm moving the uncooked egg underneath the edges. I'm lifting the edges to let the uncooked egg slide underneath. And this will be...
So the pan was like really hot when you put this in?
Yeah, it was medium. It was medium.
So the pot was... Well, the pot already had been cooking onions and mushrooms.
Mm-hmm.
And so there was a little baking fat in the pan already. We added about 2 tablespoons of sweet butter, and then had the pan on medium, and it was already sort of sizzling when the eggs went in.
Correct.
So why do you lift it up to let the egg run underneath? What does that do?
It allows the egg to be more evenly cooked, so we don't have a hard cooked bottom of the omelet and a soft runny top of the omelet.
So it's for consistency.
Yeah, it's for consistency. It also speeds up the process.
So it's Mark's hedonism on a dime and stopwatch.
Right. Cheese.
What kind of cheese are you foraging for?
Italian cheese, Italian blend. Nothing's too special, primarily because
Show
our
me the
goat
bag.
cheese.
Tell me what you're using.
Our goat cheese isn't ready yet.
Italian blend, just from Kroger's, okay. And yeah, goat cheese. There's the goat cheese. Not ready for prime time yet. How long does it take for the eggs to set up? It looks like you're painting the eggs.
Yeah, it doesn't take long.
So you're actually taking the uncooked stuff off the top, pushing it towards the sides, and then you're going to lift it up and put it underneath.
If I can. And it's setting. It's already getting gelatinous, so I probably won't need to do that.
Gelatinous meaning it's setting up.
But it's looking like gelatin.
Okay. And what in the bowl is homegrown oyster mushrooms, sauteed. First the onions were sauteed, and then the mushrooms were added in, salt, pepper, sauteed in bacon fat. Use the same pan, so basically when the mushrooms and the onions are done, put them in a bowl, set them aside, use the same pan so you don't have to clean everything twice.
This is going to be a highly
dense
omelet.
And you're only putting the mushrooms and onions on half.
There's no point in, they're going to get flopped over one.
So that you're just basically creating your fold line.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
How much cheese are you putting on?
Maybe a cup or so. Maybe a little less than a cup.
Yeah, this is an omelet for 2, by the way. This is not a
It's
one.
also breakfast and lunch.
It is. This is a brunch omelet. And now, how do you know when it's done?
I'm looking for the egg on top to not be too runny. Basically, as soon as it's cooked enough for you to eat it, it's done.
By me, he means I don't like runny eggs at all. So it's got to be solid.
So you see this here?
That's not ready yet. Not ready for prime time. You would eat this like this, though.
I might, yeah. This is the cheese melts.
So we're looking for cheese meltage.
Mm-hmm. And I'm at about medium-low, halfway between here.
Okay. So how much longer before?
I'm going to say probably another 60 seconds.
Okay.
It should. At 60 seconds, then I'm going to flip the top onto it, hopefully. And I may flip it around because this is a lot more than I normally put inside an omelet.
Okay, that's good to know.
about ready to use the creme brulee torch on the eggs, on top of the eggs, because they're not cooking quickly enough, and the cheese is not melting on the mushrooms because they're so thick.
Okay. Could this have been fixed by cooking it at a higher temperature?
Well, it could have been fixed by using a little less egg or a little less mushroom and
Okay, fine.
mix.
I made up all of the mushrooms that I had grown and wanted them all to be used
and I could have,
because I'm cheap and I don't want them to go to waste.
I could have also put the mushrooms in the microwave for a minute to warm them up.
Oh, okay. That would have. So it's not all my fault. So you're browning it, or are you just cooking?
I'm just cooking. I'm just melting the last of the eggs. Again, I would eat this right now for myself.
So you're doing this all for me. Wow. An omelet and a guilt trip. Wow, it's a holiday.
And I'm right now just melting the cheese over here.
Is it still cooking? Okay, so it's still cooking.
Yeah, I've just bumped it up to medium here because I want the.
So if you like your eggs a little bit runny, you don't have to have the little
torch.
the creme brulee torch. But it does.
It helps you fix a problem when you've got too much filling, cheese isn't melting quickly enough, the egg is coming along faster than the cheese is.
And also, if you're cooking it and you want like more browned edges,
yeah,
you could once it's flipped over, you can make it look pretty, even when it's not. It's gonna taste as good.
Yeah, this is ready, I think.
Okay, now the other thing that you did is you adjusted
Like that.
by jostling the amount of the food in there, so that the majority of the food, the mushroom and the filling, is lined up with the pan, so that when you do this flipping thing, which is the omelet, come on. Okay, well,
We
partial
got a little
flip.
bit too much in our omelet.
Yeah, it's a little heavy.
But this is okay. Our omelet is ready, so we're gonna need 2 plates.
Okay, we're ready to go. Awesome.